Hello. In this backtest, I want to show you the performance for our EA. We call it AlgoPipsHunters panel. Can use it as a panel, but it's a fully automated EA. And we want to see these are the inputs we want to run. I will discuss them later. But for now, let's start a visual mode for the backtest, and then we observe the results as we discuss them. So here, this is what we have so far. The EA is running already. Let me show you the visual mode. This is the visual mode that we have for the EA. And let's see the performance on the graph. This is how it's performing. You can see despite the drawdowns, the EA is able to manage the drawdowns, and that is good for the EA. So you can see it has recovered from the drawdown we have just experienced, and the graph is going up, this being the second month. And let me show you something slightly here under settings. We have put a time frame of 30 minutes, but this one does not matter because the EA is able to trade independently on the setting time frame without having to depend on user settings. That is a safety protection, so that in case of human error, the EA is able to work independently without depending on human errors. Now here, we began with an initial deposit of 10,000 and a leverage of 1 to 100 account currencies USD, and we're running on the 1 minute open, high, low, and close. This is appropriate because our EA does not open trades based on the existing tick, except that when the EA trades, it depends on the closing price of a lower time frame. So if an EA trades on the closing price of a lower time frame, then consequently you can test it based on 1 minute open, high, low, and close. Let's go to the graph. You see the graph constantly, we are moving all the way to the sky. Good performance here. You can see the graph is still showing increase. We are moving all the way up. And there is one question, why is the graph doing extraordinary well? It's because we are based on compound interest. Compound interest is where you're trading on profits, and unlike of simple interest, you will be trading on initial deposit every time because of withdrawing, or even less depending on the amount you withdrew from your account. So if you're the kind of investor who intends to run this EA on compound interest, expect this magic to work with the EA. It's able to treat the new account balance as an initial account balance, and that one gives it the benefit of making more money. For example, if the first week you made 500 profit, the second week it's able to see the additional profit and is able to account for the additional money in making new risk into the market to make more money. So you can see here the EA has some drawdown, but let's watch how it recovers, because that's the beauty of this EA, that despite challenges could be of any fundamental news or anything in the market, the EA is able to recover very well. Personally, I recommend this EA, and our company recommends this EA as Algo traders. This is one of the EAs we call our innovation. Despite having other robots in our gallery, this one is really our best in terms of profits, in terms of drawdown, in terms of shape ratio, in terms of consecutive losses, and several other factors which I'm going to show you in the backtest summary. Now let's look at the inputs. You can see here the inputs. It can show you a display for those who have the original, but now we're using this one for money management. So chart drawdown, you can see we have set a parameter of 1,000 as an alert to the user, so that anything can be done in advance, and it has dynamic risk rewards depending on the kind of market structure we are experiencing. That's why you see risk reward 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, such like. And then we have what we call here something important. We call it, let me show you, maximum risk per trade. This one, maximum account risk per trade. We have set it at 1.5 maximum, and it can be lowered depending on investor expectations and terms and conditions. So let's go back to the graph. You see here, it had some weird drawdown, but still it's able to recover from such. And this is something worth looking at. So it has made a good recovery. And something else I want to comment here. I look at the relationship between equity and equity and balance. They're moving almost at the same pace, and that is very good, because whenever you see a big lag between balance and equity, that raises a question of either a profit management or loss management. So because this one has got a specified stop loss, you can't see such kind of lagging. But now let's watch the current scenario whereby it's experiencing some drawdown and how it recovers. Quite good. I see some improvements. Recovery already done 100%. So let's see how it progresses. We have few. Think this is we are on July. After July, we are on August. And let me show you the data we are using for this backtest. We got it from a third party, Tick Story. I trust Tick Story because they use from Ducoscopy. That's where they get their data from. So Tick Story, we have partnered with them to give us real-time data for the purpose of backtesting. So this has been tested over a long period of time, and now simulation is a proof for it, and we also have real results with the performance on this EA. It's a good EA that we trust, and we recommend this one for those people who want to partner with us in agreements and we make money. And lastly, as the EA is winding up the simulation, I want to comment about the license. This EA has a good licensing system that is controlled directly from our servers. So that makes it safe. And the licensing system, check out, does not interfere with the trading. So it's not something that we check the license every second before opening the trade. We check it once in a day, meaning once the EA is running, there is no that back and forth kind of checking, which might affect the latency of the expert advisor when it is operating. And again, the EA itself has been integrated with AI. So AI makes this EA perfect. AI and machine learning is one way of making trading better. Actually, when you do your research on modern trading technology, you realize AI and machine learning is the best thing that we need in our trading. So it's able to make your robot to be adaptable to any market situation. It's able to adapt. For example, we are heading, for example, into a season maybe for US election. Good. Now, let me now comment on the results. We have here the backtest. The year began with 10,000, but let me start. History quality was 100%. That means our data was reliable. Then it has made total net profit of 23. That's good, about 200%. Let's look at the drawdown. This drawdown is good, 10, 11 on equity, on balance and everything. Now let's go on performance. This January profits on every month. You can see generally in every month we made a profit and a loss, but generally there was more green than red. So this year is the best for those who want to join us. And for more conversations, our support team can help you. You can directly access our expert to ask more questions. That is it for now, and may you make money using this year and we benefit together. Nice time for those who are watching this.